Hi ladies, this is Sharon's Nursery, and I thought I would come on today to do Suzanne's tag and to show you ladies a few things. A couple weeks ago I went to my favorite baby store, secondhand, and I picked up this Peter Rabbit 3-piece dish set for only $8. And beside with them I found a little tiny kitty cat. Let me pick it up. There's a little tiny kitty cat, brand new with the tags still on it. So there's those 3 things. And I thought everybody might like to see part of May's birthday present. Next week from Friday, she turns 5. I cannot believe it. And this is part of her present. And then right here we have Mr. Ethan, and I picked up this little swing for $28. I think that was a pretty good deal, so hopefully he'll be happy in there. Right now my nursery's a little bit of a mess, but I'm going to go ahead and do Suzanne's tag. The tag is, what would you do if you didn't have this hobby with the dolls? And I was kind of thinking about that a little bit, and I thought, well, I like to read, and I like to do puzzles, and I was thinking about my dogs, and then I thought, well, I only have one dog now, and actually Caleb's actually pretty old too, and then it popped into my head, and thank you so much, Suzanne, for giving me this idea. A long time ago, I have to think, I've shown pictures of my dog Caitlin that we lost, let's see, I think 17 years ago. And when Caitlin was about, I don't know, 10 and a half years old, I found a book that talked about training your dog to be a therapy dog. And I thought, wow, that's a really neat idea. And like 6 months went by, and I didn't do anything about it. And then I got to thinking, golly, you know, Caitlin probably would have made a great therapy dog. I mean, she loved absolutely everybody. People, strangers would see her, and they would tell me that face made their day. I had one woman tell her mom that sometimes if you looked into a dog's face, you might think you could see their soul. But she said Caitlin was the kind of dog that it was like she could see your soul when she looked at you. And so my dog Hope, that we just lost about a month ago, almost 2 months ago now, I can't believe it. When I purchased her as a puppy, my intent was to train her to be a therapy dog. But she just ended up not having the personality to do that. I mean, she was fine with us and people she knew, but not going into places where, you know, there would be other dogs and things like that. She just wouldn't have been able to do that. And my dog Caleb, he wouldn't be a good dog to do that. So Suzanne, the thought popped into my head, because we've been talking about what would we like for our next dog. And I thought, you know, if I didn't have the, actually even still having this hobby, I think my next dog, I'm going to, when I get my next dog, I'm going to train it to be a therapy dog / service dog. Therapy where I could take the dog into nursing homes and things like that to cheer people up. And the service part, at some point, it's very possible that little May is going to be needing a service dog to help her out. And I know my daughter is thinking about looking into that, but it is very, very expensive to have a service dog. But like I said, I think my next dog, I'll train it to be a therapy dog, and maybe possibly it could be a service dog for May. So I'm going to let you go, and I hope that people understood what I was saying. And tomorrow I think I'll come on with May, and maybe I'll do the love tag. Now, hopefully I'm saying this right. Helen's love tag that I've been meaning to do, and I've wanted to do it with May here. So I will talk to you later, ladies.